Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad, and it's time to take a look at your weekend forecast and beyond. It's going to be very interesting as we head on into next week, but for the most part, we're going to be in a somewhat active weather pattern. It's not going to rain all the time. It is going to be warm, but you're going to need to keep your rain gear handy, and you'll see that here in just a second. But temperature-wise, here on your Friday, we're seeing good portion of the country pretty warm. Normal high temperatures right here in the Ohio Valley, mid to upper 80s at this point in time for the afternoon highs. We have some cooler air up towards the north, but you can see here everyone's experiencing a pretty good summertime pattern. By Saturday, you're starting to see a little bit more yellow showing up. Once again, when you see yellow, except for next Wednesday, and I'll show you that in a minute. But when you really see yellow, that's going to reflect cloud cover as well as rain, and that's what we're going to be seeing up in this area. Still fairly warm in this area. Now, we are going to see some showers and a few thunderstorms out there, but it's not going to be a continuous type of event. So when the sun pops out, it's going to jack up those temperatures pretty quickly. That's why we're seeing temperatures probably a little bit above normal over the next couple of days, even though we will have some clouds and some rain around. Here by Sunday, you're seeing a little bit of a frontal system energy moving its way in. I think that's going to be our best chance of seeing some showers right here in the Ohio Valley, but still pretty warm as you can see there. Jumping now to next Wednesday, look what happens. We have a very stark line here between some yellows and some very dark colors there. That's a pretty good sized cold front. And when you see something like that this time of year, we're really going to have to keep an eye on severe weather because you're seeing a pretty good contrast there with temperatures, and this area is going to be soupy. And what I mean by that is a lot of humidity out there, and so it's something we really have to keep an eye on. This is for Wednesday. Could be looking at some severe weather. Then let's jump right to next Saturday. You can see here, once again, there's going to be a little bit of yellow around. Pretty much that tells me that there's going to be some clouds and some showers around. Speaking of showers, here we are on your Friday. Scattered showers, as I said, across the Midwest, down towards the southeast. A little bit of disturbance off the North Carolina coast there, and I don't think it's really going to develop anything to really concern ourselves with. But this does not look like an all-day rain. But there will be some showers and thunderstorms out there. And if you get a thunderstorm, watch out because it could dump some pretty heavy rainfall as well. Here on Saturday, pretty much the same thing. The next bit of energy starts working its way in. Once again, when you have that energy, a little bit of a severe weather event does occur, and it's going to be more in the way of very heavy rainfall as well as some gusty winds because the air is just really very moist out there. As we head on into your Sunday, once again, this area expands a little bit, something you have to keep an eye on. So once again, it's not going to be an all-day rain, but we'll see some around. Here on Wednesday, remember the temperature differences? Yellows up in this area and a lot of dark colors down in here. There's that frontal system that we really are going to have to keep an eye on. Right now, though, the models are showing some severe weather along the Great Lakes region. Can't rule it out here in the Ohio Valley. Got a couple of things going on around the tropics down in the Gulf and off to the Carolina coast. Right now, I don't anticipate anything really developing. If it does, it shouldn't be all that significant. Could produce a lot of rain, though, for you down in this area, but we will certainly keep an eye on it for you as well. And then by Saturday, dries out a little bit cooler, but down in the southeast, relatively unstable as far as the weather is concerned. So what's our takeaway for the next couple of days? It's going to be warm. There will be some showers around. Will not be an all-day type of event, but it's going to feel like summer with a lot of humidity as well. I'll be back next on this weekend with another update for next week. Until then, have a great weekend, everyone. I'm George, the Weather Dad.